Chronicles. This is Misty. Welcome back. We are jumping into a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, the messages may in fact resonate. If the messages do not resonate in either area, whether this is money, work, business, love, or spiritual, feel free to check out some of your other placements. Okay. So this is titled The Whole Shebang. We're looking at weekly predictions, what you need to know for the next 7 days. And we're starting off with general, and we will be moving into the other areas. Again, money, work, business, love, spiritual. If you are interested in getting your own personal reading with me, be sure to check out the description box for instructions there. Also, if you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, either just to support the channel or for all of the really great benefits that come along with each of the levels. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with the general reading for the sign of Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Hold on. See if that helps any. Okay. Turn the light on. I don't know if that made a difference, but what does Aquarius need to know for the next 7 days? All right, we have the fourth chakra, which is Archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra. What else? Okay, we have all tied up. At the bottom is the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which the second chakra is the sacral. It has to do with like creativity. I don't know if in the next 7 days, someone might feel like they're a little bit stuck when it comes to being able to focus on or do what it is that they would like to do, or someone might feel like they're stuck when it comes to pursuing like a relationship. Or, this could have something to do with finances, because remember, this heart chakra, the fourth chakra, it's about the heart, but also, it definitely affects, I guess all the chakras affect your money, but I also look at the fourth as in like your actual money, okay? Like your desires, your heart's desires. We have community. And we have attachment. So for some of you guys, what you need to know is you might have some type of, I'm just going to use the word karmics, right? So you may have some people in your life that they are trying to kind of tie you down or hold you back from pursuing something that you love or pursuing someone that you love. These people may feel like you don't need anyone but them, or like they don't want you to kind of like find your true place for some reason. They don't want you to find your true place in the world. They don't want you to see anyone but them. Yeah. Like it feels like, we have the garden and the gate, right? And it's like this person has access to all of this, wealth and abundance, a plethora of, I don't know, it just makes me, all of this beauty, like someone has, it's just like it's right there for someone. Something is ripe for the plucking for someone, but they want you to just sit there and they don't want you to get it. I mean, yeah. Someone might want you to feel like you can't access it, or they want you to think that it's not yours. Maybe this community is holding something back from you in particular. For their own selfish reasons or their own selfish gain. I don't know. Yeah, we have no, okay. We have the Magician and the Mirror. This community of people, because it feels like it's more than one person, they are working against your desires, and I don't know why they would want to do this. Again, there could be something to do with some type of greed. It's kind of like if you don't have it, then it's theirs. So I don't know what it is that they might be trying to hide. We have contract at the bottom. This is making me think of like the judicial system. Um, Something may be legally yours, but you're not aware of it. You're not aware of it. Notice that this person is blind. You know, their eyes are covered, you know. Jeez. Yeah, we have the world, which this is like something has been complete. Like this is a completion. Some cycle is coming to an end, and we have woman holding a coin. Under this, under all tied up, whatever this is that is being tied up, someone could be holding something like, you know, yeah, it just feels really legal for some of you guys. It may not necessarily be, but it's like whatever this is that someone is keeping from you, whether this is like, you know, an inheritance, whether this is money, whether this is a job, whether this is some type of opportunity. I don't know what this is that someone's trying to hold from you or someone's trying to hide from you, but it's coming to an end. Okay? At the bottom we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is the throat chakra. So this is, you know, I feel like someone's going to speak up about something. Whatever this is, it's going to be brought out in the open. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this definitely has something to do with money, with finances, that someone is hiding. Someone is trying to keep hidden from you. Yeah. And again, we have the garden in the gate. Like someone doesn't want another person, like they don't want you to have access to something. Yeah. So that's just the general part of the message. We're going to see how it plays into the rest of the areas. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on. And we're going to be looking at money. What does Aquarius need to know within the next 7 days that has to do with their money? What's going on with Aquarius and their money? Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about their money? Okay, the next 7 days, what does Aquarius need to know about their money? We have teacher. And let's see. It says we've learned much about money. This is a time to put it into practice, okay? I feel like for some of you, one of you, some of you, or none of you, I don't know. But some of you guys may have like, I'm hearing since the last time. So maybe you had money before and you kind of lost it, or you have experienced some type of like, you know, maybe you've had less money than previously for some reason. And since that time, even though you didn't actually physically have the money, you've been learning a lot, or you've been reflecting on your past and, you know, how you used your money in the past. And now it's like you've learned a lot of lessons. And since then, since you've learned these lessons, now you are about to receive some type of finances that you're going to be able to put this, what you've learned, into action. Right? We have transporter. It says this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. So if you feel like your money has been kind of slow, now things are going to speed up. And I feel like, again, what you have learned about money, you are going to be able to implement it. Okay, and I'm hearing implement it with fidelity. So someone needs to know, definitely, like, don't go back to your past spending habits. Make sure that what you have learned, you are implementing it. Okay. For some of you guys, you might receive some type of money, or you might have saved up enough money so that you can start a business. Yeah. Some of you guys may have like a 9-to-5 right now, and you feel like, you know, you're settling, like you could do so much more if you kind of did your own thing, if you had your own thing. Yeah. Some of you guys might actually be teachers, like really you're a teacher, but you feel like if you just kind of ventured out on your own, like, so for example, in my past life, one of the things that I did, I talk about it a little bit, but I talk about I was a principal because I was, but before that, even before that, I was a Spanish teacher, right? So obviously I could take those skills as a teacher, and I don't have to necessarily work for a school or for a school district. I could do tutoring, I could open a tutoring business, whatever. You could, I would have been able to, like, business people or companies at the corporate level that want, they have like a lot of international business in Spanish speaking countries. There's a way to like assist them. So not to say that your deal is foreign language, it could be anything. For some of you guys, it might be something to do with finances, with accounting, with money, and you feel like you can, maybe you've been, whatever it is that you do, it's like you feel like maybe you could do a whole lot more if you venture out and if you, maybe do something with educating others. So, and if that is the case, it is definitely like going to take off, like once you start with that. Okay, we have offering. It says, for someone, I was guided to consider having a money altar. So someone may want to look into a money altar. But it says here, the universe will meet all your needs. I feel like, whatever this is that you are thinking about doing, like with implementing with your money, you are definitely supported. And I feel like you're going to have the financial resources to get it done, to take care of this, right? At the bottom, it says odd jobs. It says consider creating multiple streams of income. So if you just have like one thing that you do, I feel like in the next 7 days, you might start to kind of brainstorm if you haven't done so already. If you've already brainstormed on other ways that you can bring in, more income, it might be that you're going to actually sit down and do your written plan, or you're going to just start jumping in, right? With, getting more money. Okay. At the top, it says precarious. There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances, and that's something that I talked about already. Like, maybe you had a certain amount of money and there was some, level of loss, but now things are starting to look back up. And with what you have learned along the way about, how to really use your money or have your money work for you rather than you working so hard for your money, now you're going to have the opportunity to put those in play. This is parenthood, that it flipped in reverse. It says healing your inner child will help you make money. I feel like this is in reverse because I don't feel like you need to work on healing your inner child in these next 7 days. I feel like, if you're still kind of sitting there in one place, stuck or stagnant because you feel like, oh, I need to heal these money wounds and blah, blah, blah. No, you've already healed them. So right now, you just need to go ahead and start pushing forward and moving forward with whatever this is, potentially some untapped potential or unfulfilled dreams that you want to pursue. It says here, unfulfilled, you could have an emotional attachment to a job that is no longer serving you. So for some of you guys, I talked about someone might want to venture out or start their own business or something, and that is going to definitely lead to a lot of wealth and monetary gain for you. But someone might still kind of be holding on to a job, afraid of like what will happen if you, don't have that job. Now, obviously, if you still want to hold on to your job, but you haven't yet started your business or, whatever this is that you're thinking of, just go ahead and jump in and, start on your business and keep your job. But, you'll just have to find, some type of balance as you go along. Okay. Let's keep going. Money for Aquarius. And then, in the next 7 days, we have retail and we have designer. Retail says if you have an idea in mind, this is giving you the green light that there is a need for it. So whoever you are, whatever this is that you're thinking about doing that potentially will provide you with multiple streams of income, it looks like, if you're wondering like, will anyone even, want to buy, or like, is this even going to work out? The answer is yes. yes, right? You might be like still in the designing stage of whatever this is, or in the next 7 days, you are going to, create a plan, which we've already kind of talked about that. Okay. For some of you guys, it says a career in fashion, art, or any artistic endeavor could be just for you. But it also says get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. So I'm telling you, like for someone, you may already have a 9 to 5, but you're being guided into to venture out into something else that is going to give you unlimited access to money and to wealth. Okay, but someone might be afraid. But here at the bottom it says trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. So you could have already had like a some type of financial plan in place. Maybe the typical, like what we've been taught. Work for 200 years and then you get to retire for like 2 or 3 years, and then you leave the planet, right? But maybe that's not looking so enticing to you anymore, or like you're being guided to. I feel like someone who's doing a little bit of soul searching, but also just know that the universe is trying to tell you that that's not your lot in life. You're here to enjoy it, and money is going to be a way that you're going to be able to definitely enjoy. It feels like someone is like a really hard worker and you're meant to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and maybe you're just not. And by enjoy the fruits of your labor, you are working hard to earn money. Like you're meant to be also spending that money and enjoying living your life, enjoying, all of the benefits that come with you making money. Okay. At the top, it says peacemaker. You're being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. So again, if you're thinking about, maybe you're wanting to venture off from your 9 to 5, or you're wanting to, balance the two of, a 9 to 5 and a business type thing, just make sure that you're still, if you're known as a hard worker at your job, it doesn't mean go above and beyond, but it does mean make sure that you're still taking care of business. Make sure that you're still, taking care of business. I'm hearing something about sticking it to the man. Like, no, this is not for you to stick it to the man. That job is, I feel like it's allowing you to build up your wealth, to build up your bank account. So, just kind of be grateful for that. And until and unless you're ready to move on to greener pastures is what I'm hearing, make sure that you're still, putting in your effort, right? But we have comfort. It says, though you are not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. And it says here that you're entering the most comfortable period of your life. I'm guided to read the other one, which also says your finances are in a state of balance. So it could be that maybe, remember we saw the ups and downs before as it related to your money, or your wealth or whatever. And so I feel like you've reached a level of equilibrium. So things are kind of balanced out. Things are equal or even, or, whatever. So you're not struggling, but you're not like living in a life of luxury maybe. But I feel like what you're manifesting, or even if you're not manifesting it, I feel like the universe has manifested this in for you on your behalf. You're meant to live like a much more luxurious life. And I feel like that's what's going to come in for you. Yeah, we have shift. It says taking your career in a totally different direction. So it feels like you're about to experience some type of change, okay? And it tells you, it says, have the courage to change course, continue to grow, change, and learn. I feel like the universe wants you to be open to, another path. It might be much bigger, much greater than what you had originally thought or what you had originally planned. But it's kind of like, just work with me is what I'm hearing. Like, work with the universe, and the universe is definitely going to work with you. So because you definitely deserve so much more, okay? Not to say that you don't have anything, but what I just feel like you deserve more, okay? So that is with money for Aquarius in the next 7 days. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to work. What does Aquarius need to know as it relates to work? This is your 9 to 5. This is where you have a timesheet, you're clocking in and out, you're reporting to someone else, you're under someone else's business. So yeah. Let's see, what does Aquarius need to know as it relates to work for the next 7 days. What does Aquarius need to know? Moving up. Yeah, I heard also while I was saying moving up, I heard and moving out. Some of you guys, for some of you guys, you're going to be moving up the food chain or moving up the ladder when it comes to the company that you're at, the business that you're at. For some of you guys, you are actually going to be moving out because, you know, like we talked about with the money, someone might decide to venture out into doing their own thing. And for some of you guys, it's going to be both of those. You're going to be moving up. And while you are up, it is the purpose is for you to learn something at that level so that you can take it with you to start your own business. So you know what it is for you, but it says career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. So someone is able to go to the next level. At the bottom it says shedding, so it's time to set higher goals. I feel like, you know, once you for someone, right, you're gonna get up to this next level, like you're about to receive a promotion or something like that. It's like once you reach that next level, and this, you know, may not be in the next 7 days, right, but once you're at that next level, I kind of feel like someone is going to see, wait a minute, this is not as hard as I thought it would be, or like I can do this with my eyes closed. You know, like someone's gonna see that, you know, I don't know if someone's been telling themselves that, you know, there are people that are meant to, like, you know, have their own business and there are people that are not, and it's something to do with, like, you're gonna be able to see that you can definitely do, I'm hearing, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Like, so you're gonna see that, you know, it's not as hard as like what you were thinking that it would be. You know, I don't know what it is that you do though, but at the top we have star power. It says step into the spotlight. So even if you're gonna just, you know, kind of stay at your 9 to 5, I feel like you are definitely a rock star, or you're about to be like known as the rock star in this company, in this business. I feel like because of your hard work and your dedication, people do value you. They value your input, they value your time, they value what you do. And for some of you guys, now it's time for you to kind of get paid accordingly. Yeah, we have love life. It says free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love, love and be loved. For some of you guys, this raise or promotion that you're going to receive is going to allow you to focus on something else, such as your love life. Some of you guys have been working so much. I'm here working 9 to 5. Some of you guys have been working so hard that you haven't had time to put into like investing in a new relationship, or for some of you guys, you may have kind of neglected like a current relationship if you're in one. Yeah, because it's like you're limited in the amount of time, like there's only so many hours in a day. And so I feel like you're not going to have to work as hard, or you're not going to have to work as much with whatever this new level is. Yeah. So I'm hearing new levels, new devils, and I'm taking that as like, for those of you that don't already, like you're not already in a relationship, like for some of you, it's become like an escape from having to deal with, like, you want a relationship. I don't feel like, you know, you're someone that does not want a relationship, but I feel like working so hard or working so much has served as like an excuse for you to not be as, for you to be a little bit non-committal, right? For you to not be all in when it comes to relationships and dating and things like that. And I feel like now you're not going to necessarily have that excuse, and someone might be a little bit afraid of, you know, tiptoeing or, you know, being in those uncharted waters. But again, I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, love is something that you would like to focus on next. Okay. Yeah. We have many choices. Opportunities abound when you're in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. Make sure that if this is, and this is not the love part of the read, this has to do with work, but just make sure that if you do, like if you're not dating now, or you're not dating exclusively, once you start, you know, being serious about, you know, like who you're dating, or you're looking for something more serious, you know, don't rush it. Okay. I feel like whoever you are definitely a catch, so you don't have to settle for any old thing. Just know that. You don't have to settle for the first pretty face or slim waist is what I'm hearing. You don't have to settle for the first person that comes your way, okay? Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't mean be a jerk about it, right? But don't just settle, especially if you have a history of like settling when it comes to relationships. For some of you guys, you've settled so much in relationships, and that was something that you needed to heal from. And the way that you, like while you were healing, maybe you kind of jumped into work, and you used, that's that, turning your pain into profit. So now you are profiting from, all that you've been doing with working so hard. You're getting to move up, and now you're getting to put some of those lessons that you learned as it relates to relationships. You're getting an opportunity to put those, to implement those, right? But it says spiritual work, open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. So some of you guys, you might be, you might work in a field already that is healthcare, or you might be working in something where you help people. You help people to heal their woes, their traumas. For some of you guys, definitely going back to that money read, it might be something to do with finances. You might help people heal their money wounding, or issues that they have involving money. Okay, or that's definitely something that is heavy on your heart, with you wanting to move forward, from working to a 9 to 5, or in addition to working a 9 to 5. That might be something that you're looking to do. That was with the shedding there, and at the top it's authority. I feel like not only have you gained a lot of like information, you've done a lot of research on this, you also, it's like you're very confident in who you are, what you've learned, what you've been able to accomplish and implement. Okay, and now it's time for you to kind of share that with other people. Okay, what else? Oh, geez. Yeah, we have fruits of labor. Didn't we already talk about fruits of labor? Like, now it's time for you guys to start enjoying the fruits of your labor. We talked about that with money. But also under spiritual work is what we have with this fruits of labor. It says it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Whatever this is that you have healed, you're meant to in turn use that and help others to heal. And you are going to receive some financial recompense. Like, you're going to be financially compensated for that. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being financially compensated for that. Okay, under love life, we have foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. I feel like, definitely if you're looking into, I don't know why all of this stuff is in your work, but if you are feeling like, you want to move forward with, something that is more long-term, more committed in a relationship, again, it's kind of like with this foresight, make sure that you're looking at, what someone, like how something could potentially work out or play out in the long term. Don't just look at people for, like the, what I'm here, what have you done for me lately? Yeah, like you're looking to see, moving past like right now, like, do you see a future with this person? And if so, like, what is that going to look like? I mean, someone really needs to, with this mind power, I don't know, I feel like for some of you guys, make sure that intellectually speaking, you're on the same page, okay? Intellectually speaking. Because I feel like if someone goes for just like a nice body or a nice face or something like that, but intellectually speaking, they're kind of, I'm hearing a dunce, they're kind of dense, or, whatever. They don't know anything aside from like really superficial, surface level topics. I feel like you're going to get really bored. And I feel like this person, I'm hearing, you're spending all me money. This person is going to affect your finances somehow, right? So just be careful with that. Be mindful of that. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, investments. If this is falling under moving up, investments made will have a positive result that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. You have, like, played your cards right, is what I'm kind of getting when it comes to your work. And because you have played your cards right, you are definitely, I'm hearing that the Jeffersons moving on up. Yeah, you're moving up. Okay. I'm also getting though for some of you guys, if I'm still hearing to the east side. Like, don't feel like you have to immediately pick up your things and move into like some type of fancy apartment or house or home. I feel like while you're working, once you get this promotion, still continue to build up your finances. Yeah. But I also feel like, while you're exploring love, you know, there might be a sense of like, you might be locked into a contract in a place that, look, wrong, I was about to say, in a place that like you don't want to be in, because you want to be closer to someone that you're dating, is what I'm feeling like. But we have wrong decision, think before you act. Like, don't take your new raise and start spending it already, is what I feel like. Yeah. And we have fertility, don't sacrifice family for career. Again, this kind of goes back to, I feel like you're going to be able to focus a lot more on, maybe starting a family, or, dating, for the long term or something like that, with some type of, raise or promotion that you're about to receive. Okay. For some of you guys, going back to that general message where I was saying like someone doesn't want you to take like some type of opportunity, and it feels like it's multiple people with that community. It could be that like someone does not want you to move on or move forward. They don't really want you. I don't know who this is for. This is for one of you, some of you, or none of you. But they don't necessarily, like, they may not like the person that you end up choosing or dating, or being with, not because that person is not a good person, not because there's anything wrong with them, but if you're already really kind of generous with your finances, like you give to your family, if that's family or friends or something like that, I feel like it's almost like they feel like someone is taking money out of their pockets. It's something weird like that. Like, it's not their money. I mean, yeah, I don't know. So just kind of be mindful of that type of energy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. We're looking at business. So this is either, you have like a side hustle, a side gig, you have a full, LLC, you have, you've already started a business, you're thinking about starting a business, you're in the planning stages, like, whatever. You might have messages here for you. So messages for Aquarius as it relates to business in the next 7 days. I don't know. I didn't really want this, but it says work with a mentor to implement the right strategies to get the business results you want. Be open-minded and enthusiastic to learn. We also have start that book you always wanted to write, get your message out and touch people's lives. So I feel like for some of you guys, you are, that's basically, I don't know if someone is in finances or something like that, like you're being guided to write some type of book or something where you're guiding people when it comes to finances, or maybe like you've done a lot of research on how to start a certain type of business, and the guidance, and for you to build authority. So the guidance is for you to just go ahead and start writing that book even before you fully open up your business or start promoting your business, if it's online or whatever. For some of you guys, you might be like a content creator, you could be an influencer. Like, your business is your business, right? Like, there's not like a specific type of business that this refers to, okay? But I don't know. That's for someone. Someone needs to start off by writing a book, because it's like you have so much information. It's almost like, someone has learned like some quick ways to do something, or you've learned like some type of like workarounds when it comes to something, whatever this is that you do. Yeah, like it says, innovate. Is your business too generic? Highlight what you can give to your clients that no one else can. Frame your offers in a completely new way. I feel like I don't think people necessarily start off with the book written. I think they start off more, just kind of like with the business and, putting themselves out there and marketing and all of that stuff. But I feel like, you're being called to do something different. You're going to stand out by coming out with, your actual book that's going to highlight your knowledge, just how much you know. And I feel like with this align, like you're going to have a lot of people that are truly going to resonate with your message, and it's like people are just gonna flock to you. Someone needs to make sure we have create here at the top, get creative in your business. But I feel like if this is for you to like write a book or something like that, make sure that you add your socials into the book. And I feel like people are gonna flock to like if you have a website, your website, or people are gonna flock to your socials. So go ahead and put that in now, okay? And it's like it's gonna just move up from there. Okay, what else does Aquarius need to know? So I would say, like, obviously you probably won't be finished with your book in the next 7 days, but I feel like for whoever's writing a book, definitely you're going to start it, or, maybe there's something about like you need to start the outline or something like that, okay? Some of you guys may have already started and you just kind of threw it to the side. You need to find it, you need to dust it up. I'm hearing dust yourself off and try again, try again. So dust it off and get back to it, okay? People do want to hear what it is that you have to say, believe it or not, okay? We have step up, don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Boost your visibility, step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. So whoever you are, like, even if you do have like some type of clients, like maybe through word of mouth, I feel like, you could definitely improve your business even more if you actually step into the spotlight, if you put yourself, out there a whole lot more. And we have build. It says build your email list and nurture your audience by staying in touch. Yeah, I feel like people need to see, like they want to put a name with a face with a name or something like that. So you definitely need to make sure that you're reaching out to your potential clients or customers or whatever, however it is that you do it, whether it's through social media, whether it is like through email or through a website or through a blog, going back to that writing. If you write a blog post or something like that, someone may have stopped with writing the post and you need to get back to that. I feel like, there are some people that are waiting for you, okay? We have plan, anticipate setbacks and failures, plan for them, don't let them drain your energy, use them as fuel to go after your dreams. So someone needs to plan out some type of offer, but you need to, I don't know, like someone needs to research something to do with, how to present offers by email or something like that. Yeah. But whoever you are, you need to prioritize. We have prioritize. It says narrow your focus. You need to prioritize like how it is that you want to reach your customers or your clients or your audience or whoever. Yeah, we have clarify. It says get clear on what activities and online platforms bring in your best clients or customers. Focus your attention there and ignore distractions. So if you feel like you're going to be overwhelmed, like you don't know like what to do, or how you're going to stand out from the crowd, just pick one thing, one area, okay, and just go all in. I'm hearing hard in the paint, right? So go all in when it comes to that. If it has to do with email, then stick to that and go all in, right? If it has to do with your blog posts, do that, go all in. If it is your social media, do that, or podcast or whatever you do it and just go all in, okay? But whatever it is, it says go live, okay? You need to actually make sure that you are publishing, that you're pushing out whatever it is that your content, so that people can know who you are, so that you can get clients and customers, okay? Yeah, we have collaborate. I don't know why I keep thinking about blogs. I don't know if someone like that's something that you do, blogs or vlogs or something like that. But some of you guys, you need to either this is about you getting a mentor, or this is about you working with other other people that blog or, you know, that do something similar to you, but not the same thing. It's like, I don't know, there might be some type of intersection between like your clientele, your clients, or, you know, whatever, right? I don't know. So, like, let's say that you're thinking, I'm just making this up, you guys, but let's just say that your focus is on, you know, purses or accessories or shoes, right? Like, whatever it is that you do, you're going to hook up and you're going to collaborate with someone that does clothing. Right, like this person doesn't necessarily, like, they're not into like the accessories, they don't care about the accessories, but maybe the type of accessories that you make really pair well with the clothing that they design. Or, you know, like maybe someone does jewelry or, you know, something like that. Maybe you do jewelry and the person does clothing. I mean, it's something to do, like, you know, so your customers or your clients would like overlap, but it wouldn't be a competition between the two of you. Like it has something to do with that. But under innovate, we have stand out, list ways to bring out what makes you and your brand extraordinary so you can stand out from the crowd. Okay, so remember, like, someone may want to revisit their plans or their, you know, their business plans or something like that, or what you've been doing thus far, and see how you can stand out. So someone might be still kind of quite generic in, you know, how they are advertising their business or how they're talking about their business, but your business is not like everyone else's. Your brand is not like everyone else's. So, you know, someone really needs to focus on what makes them unique. At the bottom, it says finance, make a monthly budget for your business and personal income and expenses. Always be clear and specific about your finances. So, you know, I don't know if you have like a set aside, like a certain amount set aside for your business, to work in your business, but that might be something that you want to plan out, you know, within these next 7 days. And then here we go with this publish again. The guidance is, like, someone really does need to go ahead and push out, you know, more about their brand or more about their business. Okay. So that's what we have for the business aspect for those of you that have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node, or really Aquarius anywhere in your chart. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to love. And the way that I have them broken down, it might be different from everyone else. I have singles. So if you're single, that means, you know, legally speaking, you check single, you do not check married. You might have messages here. If you feel like you would resonate more with the married because you're in a long-term committed relationship, but, you know, just technically you don't have the ring, you're more than welcome to watch the married. But this one is ideally for those of you, like, I'm hearing, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Yeah. So, but it's up to you. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius, those that are single and looking for love. Aquarius with love, in love, looking for love. I'm hearing, I'm just going to say it, but I'm hearing looking for love in all the wrong places. Oh, wow. It says my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. That's interesting with this priorities. Remember, when I was talking about work, I believe I was saying, like, someone, you know, someone is probably or might be receiving some type of promotion or raise that's going to allow them to focus more on their love life because, you know, they've been putting all of their emphasis and their time and energy into work. So, yeah. I don't know if that's you or if that's the person that you're dealing with, but someone is, you know, as of right now, love is not the priority. We have friendship. Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. And then it says, right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. We have letting go. I feel like someone may have, like, I don't know if this is you or someone that you have dealt with or have, you know, that you're dealing with, but someone may have already let another person go, saying, I think we should just be friends, because, you know, they weren't really prioritizing love. Yeah. To be totally honest, you're not really my type. It says not interested. I'm really more guided to the not interested. Someone just was not really interested I don't want to say that it's the person, but someone just wasn't interested in pursuing love and relationships. So I don't know who that is, but someone was not interested in pursuing love or relationships. It says, I get excited. I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. I feel like someone just can't let go. So there could be someone in your energy or someone that was in your energy that, maybe you did let them go because you weren't focused on love, but this person is still thinking about you. Like, that's what I'm getting. Someone is still thinking about you. They saw a future with you, and they want to, I'm hearing again, dust yourself off and try again. Someone wants to try again. I don't know if this is you. Like, I don't know if you really even gave this person a shot. I don't think you gave them a try at all. Because again, and it makes sense if you know like that you're about here I'm getting paper, like if you were about your money, if you were about your finances, like of course you didn't get, like why would you set yourself up for that? So it makes sense. But it says I'm not looking for anything real right now. Yes. And I feel like this person, it could be that, this person is still like in your life or in your energy, maybe as like a friend. Maybe they do check-ins on you or something like that. They'll call you up out of the blue to check on you, but they try to respect. It's like whoever this is, they may also try to respect your boundaries. So they don't call you a whole lot, but they're definitely thinking of you, and it's hard for them to just completely walk away and let you go. It's kind of like something might be telling them that, yeah, wow, you're the person I want to do life with. Like it says my person, like this person is like, they cannot let this go. Even though you told them no, like someone told them no. I'm hearing that Jared's commercial. She said yes, but she said no. Like whoever you are, you said no to this person. And again, not because it's just like you had better things to do. Love just was not at the forefront. And it says, I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make any promises. You may have told this person, that you would, you're open, but I don't feel like you really were. I feel like you still just kind of focused on work, whoever you are. Or it could be that in the next 7 days, now you're going to kind of open yourself up to, in the next 7 days, you're going to open yourself up to like looking at this person a little bit more seriously. Yeah. It says, I think we have a pretty unique connection. For some of you guys, I feel like, because this is making me think about what I talked about in the I think it was in the work section, where I don't know, a lot of love stuff was coming out in the work, but it was like, make sure that you don't just settle for, the first pretty face or hot body or, something like that. I feel like you may, even before you pursue something with whoever this person is that doesn't want to let you go, you might kind of date around, and it's kind of like you're gonna see that like there's no one better. Because and it has something to do with, remember I said, like whoever you are, you need to make sure that the person that you deal with mentally, right, intellectually speaking, is on your level. I feel like whoever you are, you cannot stand, no offense, but you can't stand stupidity. That's what I feel like. And so I feel like someone, before you get back here, you might date around a little bit, and it's like, why are people, I'm just hearing, you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm just hearing like, why are people so stupid? Like, I don't know. And I feel like in the meantime and in between time, you might still like be connected to whoever this person is that doesn't want to let you go. And you're going to start to see possibilities with this person as well. It says, I think we have a pretty unique connection, because you do, like whoever this person is, you do have a good connection with them. At the bottom, it says there's an energy between us, a vibe that cannot be denied. Okay. So I feel like someone might date around a little bit, and then you're going to figure out like, wait a minute, this is at the top. I wonder what would happen if we joined forces, collaborate. For some of you guys, this is for one of you, some of you, or none of you, thinking about, like someone that just really can't stand, quote unquote stupidity. I feel like someone might be thinking so long term, because that was something that we talked about in the previous one about, making sure that you're looking at the the long term, and not just about, right now. I feel like, even with that level of intelligence, I'm sorry, but I feel like, someone is going to even be thinking about like, what are my kids going to be like, the intelligence level of their kids, and someone's not going to want to date down when it comes to intellects, because you don't want your kid to be, quote unquote slow. I mean, I don't know. So for someone, intelligence is super important, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the married portion. So love, married. I'm not keeping this, but let's be nosy. Grounding, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. Someone might be having ruminating thoughts as it relates to their relationship. So this married portion, this is for people that you check married, you check that married box. But again, if you're in a long-term committed relationship and you feel like the messages might resonate more with you here, then you're definitely more than welcome to listen to it, and if the message fits, right? So messages for Aquarius, we have worth. Next 7 days, we have worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you're worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. I don't know. We have expand at the bottom. I feel like whoever this is for, like you are, I said someone has some type of ruminating thoughts. And I feel like someone is debating if something is going to be worth it or not. Something that you're dealing with, or something that the person, your partner, like there's something that you're wondering, like, is this even worth it? Someone is like totally in their head, I'm hearing it's too late now, but like, with the person that you've decided to be with, you're one, or just being in a relationship in general, someone is wondering like if it's worth it. Someone is debating, I don't know, there's something to do with like expanding. I feel like someone's thinking about, starting a family or expanding their family, having more, maybe more kids, or, some kids or something like that. For some of you guys, there's someone who feels like it might help to solidify or, kind of protect, save a relationship. If you're doing it to save a relationship, obviously my answer, like it doesn't matter what my answer is, it's whatever you want to do, but that's not going to help if you're questioning the relationship. But if you're thinking about expanding the family or having children because you feel like, it's just time, then obviously do it. Like, there's pivot at the bottom. Yeah, we have release. Ooh, okay. Presence. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free from all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Yeah, this is a little bit different than the other married readings that I've done, because typically I've been getting the energy of like someone needing to release like a third party, like a karmic like family member or friend that's like, giving their 2 cents that nobody cares about. It's like that type of energy. But with this one, unfortunately, I feel like someone is debating whether or not their relationship is worth it, and they're actually thinking about, should they release this person that they're, their partner, because, maybe their partner is starting to display some toxic behaviors or habits. And but someone is feeling like, they don't want to release it, like, because they feel like it's going to make them look like a failure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, what did I say? Someone is ruminating. It says you're being, with the presence, it says you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, meaning to stop ruminating about your past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. I feel like whoever you are, you're worried so much about, like, how is this going to look to other people in the future if you do X, Y, and Z. But someone needs to think about, like, how are you feeling right now? Are you happy? Maybe something started out as like you were happy, but not so much right now. And it's like, if you have not talked to your partner about this, you definitely need to, like, I'm really big on communication. You need to talk to your partner about it. And if they are willing to listen, and they want to work it out, they want to make improvements, or like, you guys are able to have an adult conversation of, like, like, both parties, both of you feel like it's worth saving the relationship, then that's what you absolutely need to do. And if you need to bring in, like, a neutral third party, like a therapist, or marriage counselor or something like that, then I would say go for it, do it. But if you are doing all the work because you feel like, I don't even know if you feel like it's worth it, the relationship. It could be, again, that someone is worried about, like, how other people are going to see them, or, view it if something doesn't work out, if the relationship doesn't work out. But you need to decide, like, if you're the only person that is really putting in the work into the relationship, okay? If you continue down that path, you need to know that you're putting that person and that person's happiness and the happiness of whoever these people are that you're worried about how they're going to think or feel about you not being in a relationship, you're putting them ahead of yourself. Who do you value more? Whose happiness do you value more? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's that protect again. Maybe someone feels like they have to stay, like, to protect a family. Like, maybe there are some kids involved or something like that. But even then, you have to think about, what is it that you're, what are you teaching them? We have expand that went ahead and came out. It says you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. For someone, this could be one of you, some of you, or none of you. You may have been, like, in a relationship for a really long time, and you can't imagine, like, being out on your own. Someone may feel like, like, what do I do? Or, like, someone feels like they can't make it on their own. Going back to this one, where it has something to do with releasing toxic people, someone could have been, I'm hearing the word training you to believe that you can't make it on your own. Intentionally so. This is bothering me, you guys, how this thing is shaking. But someone has been trying to train you into believing that you can't make it on your own. I mean, there's something to do with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Whatever you decide to do, like, someone needs to, I'm getting the soul searching. I think I heard that earlier. Like, I don't remember in what part of your reading, but someone really needs to reflect on, thinking like this long term. How this, is going to impact you. If you stay, how is it going to impact you in the long term? If you go, how is it going to impact you in the long term? This is about you. This is about what you need. I'm hearing, like, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. So if you're not happy, and it doesn't mean that you're a woman, right? But if you're not happy, then, if you have children, they're not going to be happy. If you have a partner, they're not going to be happy. I don't know, but we have detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. What's at the top? Yeah, we have presence again at the top. I mean, I don't know. You guys, I'm really big on communication. So again, if you have not been having a conversation with your partner, please do. Because people can't fix what they don't know is broken. I just, you know, yeah. We have manifest. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. For someone, like if you're sitting around daydreaming about what it would be like to be single or what it would be like to be, you know, without your partner, kind of be mindful of that. The thoughts that you think, eventually they will be made manifest. So if you're spending a whole lot of your time thinking about what it would be like to be without this person, you just might get that. Yeah, we have check-in. I feel like someone definitely needs to check in with themselves, and someone needs to check in with their partner. We have the ask for help. I said if both parties are wanting to work this out, you definitely need to seek the assistance of you know, a neutral third party. And I'm not talking about your family. You guys, don't involve your family in this. Don't involve your friends in this. United we stand. You guys, you know, like if you want to work this out, it needs to be you know, a collaborative effort. Yeah. What else? And we have bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about this, but I do feel like someone is having second thoughts or doubts when it comes to a relationship. Look at that. At the top is break free. At the bottom it says listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. Something is telling you potentially that things are not going to work out for your best interest. And if that is so, like, listen, if that's not you, if you don't have any doubts, this reading is not for you. Check your Venus, check your moon, like check one of your other placements, okay? But this is for someone, like, you know that this resonates with you because you have been really, you know, reflecting on a decision that you made to, I'm hearing put yourself or place yourself like in a long-term relationship. And I feel like it turns out this person could have worn a couple of masks, right? But now they have released those masks, and you're starting to see that this person is absolutely toxic. If you're not dealing with a toxic person, this message is not for you. If you are dealing with a toxic person, this message is for you, okay? So that's what we have for married for love. For my Aquarius, for the sign of Aquarius. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to what is, I titled it as spiritual, but they're just really going to be just like the ending messages, basically, things that you need to know to, you know, to continue along your path. These cards are called Spiritual AF. So they are definitely a little bit explicit. I try to filter out any of the profanity as best as I can, but it does not negate the fact that the messages are definitely helpful, okay? So let's see, what does Aquarius need to know for the next 7 days? What is this? Your growth scares people who don't want to change. For some of you guys, that goes back to the initial message of like some type of people, like there's a person or there's people. I feel like there's more than one, but they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to get something. This could be an opportunity. This could be money, but they don't want you to get something because they don't want to lose access to you. It scares them, right? You growing and you basically learning better, that there is better. We have when you're wrong, admit it. When you're right, be quiet. I feel like you've discovered that you are right, that you were right about something. Maybe you kind of had a nagging feeling about, someone in your energy, someone in your space, and you found out that you're right. And I'm getting the sense of like, you don't need to tell this person like, aha, I knew it. You're doing this, this, and that, or you're this type of person. No, I feel like, if there's something that you need to quietly kind of like get together, you need to do it quietly. Okay. I don't know what that's about. And it says to thine own, we'll say self. Or I don't know what is, oh gosh, someone, I'm sorry. So potentially you've received some type of message that you've asked for. If you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. You may have received the signs, but now that you've received them, you need to actually act upon them. Now what you gonna do? Right? So I'm going to leave it there. You guys, I hope that this message was helpful. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of that good stuff. And also, you guys, if any part of this message resonates with you, you're feeling stuck or you're unsure about your next step, let me help you gain clarity. I do offer a 24-hour life clarity reading that is designed to give you real actionable guidance for your specific situation, whether it's relationship, work, or money. I will send you a personalized video reading within 24 hours or less, or your money back guaranteed. So you don't have to sit with the uncertainty any longer. It's quick, it's affordable, and it's focused entirely on helping you move forward with confidence. If it feels right for you, the information is going to be in the description box, and I would be so honored to help you find your answers, the answers that you seek. So thank you again for watching. Also, if you would like to become a member, I am going to have a really big reading 2025 blueprint on December 27th. You don't want to miss out. It's going to be live streamed for members at any level. The lowest level is like 99 cents, you guys. And if you are a member, I am going to allow you to ask questions, a personal question. So yeah. But thanks again for watching. I love you and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of the day. Bye now. Mwah.